The host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Amp2.tv presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on amp2.tv. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
And welcome. And this will be probably the last time you're going to hear from me because I'm going to be eating. What a show we got for you tonight.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Tell Us Your Biz, Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, live at WWNN Radio. You definitely want to give us a call on this one tonight, 888-565-1470. Say, just patch me through to the Brooklyn Cafe Show dinner hour. Oh, we should do a dinner show.
This is Radio Salsa.
Kind of dinnerish.
You know what that is? Radio
Salsa?
Sauce.
Radio sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Like
You did not even have hot sauce.
No. We don't want to. I don't want to tea. I want to enjoy.
I'm going to try some with mine.
This is unbelievable. You're going to try some? Well, that's right.
Yes.
You like hot sauce.
I love hot sauce. We are here tonight. I'm so excited that I actually get a little bit eat on set, which I don't often get to do in the studio. We're here with Lil and Ashley from Lilo's Cafe. Ashley Gonzalez and Lil Pavone, Lilo's Cafe. And they brought, Freddie, you're going to have to pronounce this. What did they bring?
Let her pronounce it.
All right.
Sancocho.
Sancocho.
Otherwise known as hangover soup?
Hangover remedy.
He calls it hangover soup. You tell me it's even when you don't feel well. This is not a soup, though.
behind me are laughing.
This is, and everyone who's listening and watching, they know I don't cook. So for me, and nor do I eat a whole lot like this because I'm always on the go. And it's, oh my gosh, this is everything in there. This soup is amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us about Lilo's Cafe, and then I'm going to get to eat while you guys talk.
Lilo's Cafe, we founded it after my grandfather that loved food. He loved sweets and was pretty much our taste tester, and would always tell us, follow it. And if that's what you like to do, go for it. And we did.
Oh,
So
you got to
we
add the hot
specialize in
sauce.
Spanish food.
Sorry, you got to add the hot sauce, Freddie.
Yes.
I'm telling. Look, he's not even coming
It
up for
gives
air.
it a kick.
Such a kick.
If I
No.
want to get a kick, I get other kicks.
Does this remind you of home?
Yes, it does. So stop interfering.
I like the way Lil says Freddie. All right, so tell us what's in this soup.
Well, in the soup, it has different kinds of meats. It has chicken. It has smoked neck bone. It has ribs.
It's got yuca, potatoes, corn,
Corn.
plátanos.
And this isn't just a little bit of yuca, potatoes, and corn. You have a full ear of corn in your bowl, each of you over there. Look, neither one of them are coming up for air. Have you ever seen anything like that? All they're doing, Freddie and Linda are just shaking their head.
In Spanish, there's something called chota.
But it's delicious, right?
I'm almost done.
You're almost done. Oh, my
I
gosh.
guarantee you'll be able to sleep all night after this.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, then I'm all in. Menopause remedy, we're going to call it
Yes,
then.
absolutely.
Then I'm in for that too. Hot sauce, a little bit of everything, but you just don't make this soup. When I met you last weekend, you had this amazing coquito. You do catering. You do all kinds of different Hispanic foods.
We do.
The empanadas.
Empanadas.
Oh my gosh. Those flew out of the studio also.
We did the pork shoulder, the paneer.
Oh, they're so good.
We had that with the
Gandules.
pigeon peas, rice, and the empanadas.
We
Ashley's
had
coquito.
maduros, which are sweet plantains. At the market, we had empanadas, of course. We had muffins, cookies,
You had everything.
everything. Cold coquito.
And you do catering also.
We do. We do.
A
Yes.
family-run business.
Yes.
You do all kinds of events.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your favorite type of event to do?
You've done my engagement.
Yes, I did her engagement. We did
Graduations.
graduation. My niece's
Kids'
kids
party.
parties, anniversaries.
And I guarantee
It's
you
so
all
good.
those kids love this food.
This food is so good. What else? You also brought flan. You said coconut flan.
Coconut flan, yes.
Yes.
I can't believe you're not trying the hot sauce.
And you have to eat the sancocho with white rice on the side and
inside.
avocado. Or inside, like you're doing it.
I've got the rice inside. I've got the avocado, which I think I'm just going to eat with my fingers. I love hot food, so a little bit of hot sauce. And I'm feeling how am I doing an interview while I'm eating? So we're just going to let you guys
Don't
talk.
fall asleep, though, please.
Fall asleep? Is that really a thing?
I mean, after that.
Oh my! It just make you fall asleep, Freddie.
I is
Are
alive
you full?
and kicking.
Freddie's kind of quiet back there.
I know.
No, I'm putting in the names because one of the things that we need to talk about is the way people reach you is IG, and we need to fix that. We need to get a phone number. We need to get some website stuff going because IG does not do.
I love this with a kick. Now you talk while I get to eat, which is not often. Don't go to sleep though. You got another show at 7:30.
What are you talking about? I'm flying here. I gotta tell you, this is old school meets new today. Because my mother used to cook this.
This is
way.
so good.
Now, which is the most delicious dish that you like that you make?
I make pastelón, and I love it. And it's sweet plantains with the meat and
Es
the
pasteles.
cheese.
Pastelón.
Pastelón, in the oven.
Pastelón de carne.
You make them in the oven. You don't boil them in the hot water.
Yeah, we boil them first. After we boil them, we smash them. We put butter on it, garlic, onion powder, and
Cheese, and you just layer it like a lasagna.
Oh, we got to give them the butter, ladies.
and then we put it in the
Butter.
oven and
So-
let the cheese melt
So
with
you're making a lasagna out of pasteles.
out of plátanos.
But in Spanish, we stop at the water, the boil, and we eat it that way. But you guys take it to another level.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Isn't
pretty
that like you told me your mom used to do with breadfruit?
Yes, you
So
know.
similar, right?
You know panas, breadfruit. They make. My mother used to make a lasagna with breadfruit.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So maybe it's similar to this.
No, what she's doing is
It's different.
She's doing a whole another.
You could put ground
Butter
beef in
Whole
it.
other concoction.
Yes.
Yeah,
this
you
is-
put the ground beef in it, the mashed plantains with ground beef, and then you put it with cheese, and then you
It's
put
like a layering,
It's
like
like a layer. Like if you were
lasagna.
doing a lasagna,
You put
but it's
pasta
made of
in it?
plátano, huh?
No,
Pasta? No.
strictly plátanos and
Meat?
ground meat.
Ground beef, or you could do it out of chicken also. And then you put it in the oven, and then once you put it in the oven, you put the cheese on top of it again and let it melt.
Holy
It's
cow.
delicious.
Then we have the expert back there that makes
You
mofongo, which is
Mofongo.
die
Mofongo.
for.
Watch out now.
What's mofongo?
Oh, it's dangerous. You can't have any.
It's
You
a-
can't use your fingers.
it's fried plantains into a ball, and you put chicharrón on the inside with garlic.
Oh, wow.
Chicharrón. They used to put ground beef.
Ground beef, you could also put shrimps in it if you like. You could put shrimps in it, chicken.
And these are
Like,
all
yep.
family recipes. These are all family recipes to honor your grandfather.
My grandfather.
Yeah, he used to love to cook.
Is that how you learned to cook?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
And-
from my mom.
It's so important, the family. And that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
We talked about family game night, and it's time to get families back around the dinner table.
Yes.
And
Right?
it's
Without your
interesting.
phones.
It's interesting
Exactly.
because I found a notebook the other day with all of my grandfather and my grandmother's recipes. So that's a project for me to learn.
You know, that's how they say Julia Child started. She went one recipe at a time. And people go
Yes.
through her recipe books, and they make one recipe at a time. And you could do that and make your own cookbook.
Julia Childs is that lady. Oh, like
Yes. I love her.
That drove me
Exactly.
nuts, that
I
lady.
love her.
Yeah,
I
but
know
you know
her
who she
voice,
is.
but she
Oh my
is an
God.
amazing.
But talk about cooking, right? And as an
She can
inspiration,
cook.
as the chef.
Yes. Now I gotta tell you, we're having game night because we have this new game, the 2020 game.
Yes.
So this has to be eaten with a nice cold beer
Yes.
right next to it, and you play game boards at the same time.
Dominoes. What are you doing?
Dominoes, cards, checkers.
No, checkers. This is chess. This ain't checkers.
Oh,
Dominoes, dominoes, capicu.
Capicu.
But the game nights, you have all these games being played where you have this thing. Forget about it.
So when you play dominoes, what was at the end? Capicu?
Capicu.
boom.
See,
don't like
we
to
need
use-
to have them more often because they can do all this stuff with you.
And do you play casino with the cards? Casino.
Yes, I'm not good at it, but yeah,
man, I'm a
my father was pretty good at
I'm
it.
a champion.
Yeah.
See, but this is all just family. This is what you grew up with. Culture. You call it Cultura. See, I
Cultura.
listen to what you say. This
We
is
had
family.
to-
This is culture.
Dawn is learning her Spanish.
I'm
Yeah.
learning. I can't roll my
That-
R's.
I'm
but
gonna
Dawn,
tell
you're
you.
Puerto Rican. We know this.
I'm Puerto
I'm
Rican.
gonna tell you
There
something.
go.
Dawn knows Spanish, but she doesn't want anybody to know. One day I was talking bad about her, and she said, "Excuse me," and I said, "Wow." And then she started talking Spanish. So I said, "So don't play that. You had a minor in Spanish, didn't you?"
No, but what I love about what they're doing is they bring it back to the family, just like
That's
we
right.
talked about family
That's right.
game night, just like as we're all coming out of this situation after a
Yes.
year and a half, going in 2 years. What everyone says is most important is family, right?
It's family,
is what you're
yes.
grateful for, the gratitude of your family, your friends, your loved ones, and to get back around the table and have this amazing food, spend time with those that you love. And for people like me who don't cook, I can call you and spend time with my family and your family, right? You bring
Absolutely.
everyone together in this great melting pot of the holiday season and just enjoy it. Break bread together, as you always say.
That's right. It's funny because for Christmas we brought in a Christmas tree, and all the Jewish kids from the studio decorated the tree because they never seen a Christmas tree. And we were trying to show. I was drinking coquito, so I was in no condition. To
He
fix the
sat and
Christmas
watched.
tree. I sat and watched. But food is all about the unity of different people doing different things, and this is remarkable.
You have a favorite dish you like to make?
Your arroz con gandules is the best.
Yes.
And we had
Arroz con
that.
gandules.
We had that at the studio.
Yeah.
Yes, the pigeon peas, arroz con gandules.
That didn't last too long.
You should have seen Friday. I put it out on the table in between shows. Walked out. It was gone.
It
I
was-
said, what happened to the last empanadas? He goes,
No,
Bites
no,
into it.
no. I told Dawn to hide it, so she left it out.
I couldn't hide it. I had
And
to share it with
Josh
everybody.
Square, who happens to be Puerto Rican from Ilaville, wherever,
All right.
he attacked this thing like Grant took Richmond.
Wow.
And he ate the
He loved it.
empanadas. He ate everything.
He
And he
loved
says, "Is there any more?" And she says, "Who ate my?"
But you know what? We got to eat it on Thursday, and our crew, they rotate days. So I wanted them to be able to have your delicious food and
Thank
to
you.
understand, to share in it, and they loved it. I mean, there was nothing left. I think there was rice stuck to the, that was it.
Not even.
It was gone in with an hour.
I've learned with my family, both my mom's side and my dad's side. I still have my great grandmother alive, and she's 96.
God bless.
99.
99,
God bless.
Sorry, 99. And what I love is that nothing goes to waste. So the white rice that's there, if that doesn't get eaten, she makes muffins out of them. I learned that. Green mangoes, let's make a jam out of it.
Wow.
Like everything is used up, and we've learned that nothing goes to waste.
So you should put a recipe book together.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
I think that would be amazing. You could even film it and do YouTubes with it because now, more than ever, people are trying to find ways to save money but bring the families back together. And then, you know how they always do on Thanksgiving? You make the turkey and then you have the stuffing left over and then you do a thing for breakfast. You could do this all the time, not just for Thanksgiving. Just like that. How to save money, how to eat healthy
Absolutely.
and monetize it the right way. You don't have to go out for fast food or fried foods. You can do it the right way and then have food for the week and do something different all the time.
Exactly.
It would be great for families. It'd be great for kids to do kids cooking with that. Rice muffins. You're looking at me.
My dad's nephew, and his niece, he was making alcapurrias one day. And he's like, Tio, what are you making? He was really small. And he sat there with Dad, and they were folding them together. And it was fun for him. Now he's big. He's bigger now, but it's nice that you can sit down with kids and they enjoy cooking.
Right? That's how you learned. You watched your family, your great grandmother.
Yes.
Where does she live?
My great grandmother's in Dominican Republic. So
And-
we go visit her often. We call her often.
That's amazing. God bless her, 99.
Yeah.
What?
It's absolutely
Let's play
delicious.
the wishing game. You guys are here tonight. You're on radio. If you guys want to call and ask some questions, you can. The number is.
888-565-1470.
So, what do you like your future to be? Where would you like to be in 2 months with this whole thing going on?
I just want people to enjoy my food in general. And hopefully I can get not open a restaurant per se. If I were to do that, it'd be just breakfast and lunch strictly. Because that's when everybody gets together more. Who knows? That's where it takes us.
Food truck.
A food truck, yes.
That
That
for
would be
sure.
something that would be nice.
What's your favorite thing about cooking? What do you enjoy the most?
Watching people enjoy it.
Yes, watching people eat,
Like Freddie over
flavor
here.
it over, like Freddie here.
You know what it is? I haven't had this kind of cooking in years, and this whole. I can't even remember the last time. Maybe when I was in my 20s or 30s. that I had
Really?
this. It's been a long time.
Wow.
Long time. It's not something that you wake up unless you're in that environment that you're gonna have.
How lucky are we to have all of this here, that you all did
I'm ready
this?
to shut it all down. Jordana, y'all give you another.
You want seconds? There's plenty more here.
No, because Jody's coming with her daughter. I gotta be nice.
And the flan, your specialty is baking, Ashley?
Yes, it is. I love to bake.
What do you like? What do you like?
My
the flan?
favorite thing to make is cheesecake for some reason. I just enjoy making different flavors of it. I've made a coquito cheesecake before. that one went
Your
quick.
carrot cake also.
Carrot cake. I make carrot after I juice carrots. I use the same pulp and I make a cake with it.
Oh my gosh, you really repurpose everything.
Yes.
No food
Nothing
goes to waste.
Nothing goes. We've learned that from her great grandmother. Nothing goes to waste.
My father-in-law refuses to buy carrot cake at the store unless I make it for him with like homemade frosting or whatnot.
And you're doing catering for the holidays?
All year round.
All year round. So
All year
holidays
round.
around the corner. We've got Thanksgiving. We've got Christmas coming up.
All year round.
Are you taking orders from people? If people start writing in,
Yes,
they can do
yes.
deals with
As a matter of
you?
fact, I have an order
We have
on
an order
Monday.
on Sunday.
Sunday.
Polygamy.
Yeah, I have an order on
We have
Sunday.
an order of empanadas, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And here's the other side of it. You all have full-time jobs.
We do.
Yes.
So this is really a passion.
Yes.
We talked last week about when your passion meets your purpose, when you do your passion, you find your purpose. I think this is what you all are doing here with your food, and you're continuing the legacy of your grandfather.
Yeah.
It's like I had a conversation with my husband today, and I told him, for me, baking, I get my mind off of things. Like, for me, it's like an escape to just put things together and see how it comes out. So if I ever have like a long day, dreary day, I get into baking and I'm happy again.
See, and you're the next generation, though. So for Mom, this has to feel like a legacy that you're passing down.
Yes, and I was going to mention that my parents were teenage parents, and by the time my mother was 22 years old, she had 4 kids. Wow. She had my brother at 16, my mom 77, my older brother 61. Then I came, and then my brother came in, my sister. So we were always all together in the kitchen. And I remember my father used to make ham and cheese with salami and the Italian bread, put it in the oven,
Sausage and pepper.
sausage and peppers, made a lot of food that we really couldn't afford. And he used to say to us, it's 4 of us this week, is rice with the beans and the eggs on top. So we learned the spam.
But you call it spicy ham, which I love that.
Spicy ham. And then you spice it up a little bit. You add some onions in it and some peppers in it and garlic, and you spice it up.
And you can eat it with your fingers.
And you can eat it
Even
with your
better.
fingers. Yeah.
You know,
Even better.
I made an arroz con gandules like 2 months ago, right? I made it, and first time making it. And I bring it up because my grandmother has dementia, so she doesn't know who any of us are. And I made it for Mom. I'm like, I just tried making it. Just let me know what you think. And she was almost crying because it said it had tasted just like my grandmother's.
Aw.
Tasted just like my mom. My mom was such a delicious cook.
And that was me just throwing stuff in to just try it.
We learned a lot of little details because she was a young mom and my dad too. So we really didn't have much, just each other. So we had to eat what was there.
And the crazy thing is that my favorite thing to eat from her was pancakes. I used to love her pancakes,
Homemade
and
pancakes.
her rice with corn. I could live off of that when I was there.
You ever have sweet bananas and they split it? You put
Yes.
the ground beef and then you
Yes.
put the white cheese on it?
Delicious. You put it in the oven.
Canoas,
Watch
canoas.
out.
Yes, that
Watch
is
out.
Some
delicious.
canoas.
Oh, baby.
But it's about legacy. When you get to be in your 50s, right, you're looking at the next generation saying, I want you to continue the legacy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we build the studio, you build it with Gio for Gio, and you do the cooking with Ashley to continue that legacy, which is remarkable.
And I mean, even the day I have kids, if I ever have kids one day, it'll be the same thing. Let's teach you
Correct.
how to cook. Let's teach you how to bake.
That's
it'll
how
keep
families,
going.
right, in traditions, they keep going, and they stick with the family. The culture continues to grow, and it gets bigger and bigger. You embrace everyone. I love the story you told, because we only have a couple minutes, that your grandmother, I don't remember, an extra spoon.
Extra spoon,
Yes, always said throw in an extra spoon of rice, beans, of meat, because you never know who's gonna knock on that door, and whoever knocks on that door, they will eat, even
And
if
your
it's a
door
little
is
bit.
always open.
Always open.
See, I think
Yes.
that's the name of the recipe book, an extra spoon.
An extra
But I
spoon.
gotta
That's a
tell
good
you,
idea.
Everyone's shaking their head,
Never
yes.
had locks on the door. So if whoever
That's
came
right.
down to eat and then the aroma went up, you always had extra.
We lived in the Bronx and it was like that. On the 4th floor, everybody would come up when they heard the door. Everybody.
Lil, what you cooking today? I'm like, food, of course. What we're having every week they would dry
Or they
me
would come
out
they would come
with the plates. And I'm like,
It's just like so scary.
Did you ask her husband if you guys played baseball together?
You played in Pelham Parkway?
Big time.
Big time. Who'd you play for?
Just with a bunch of guys, we just get together and just go and play.
Did you remember the Raiders of Pelham Bay? The Raiders baseball softball team, they had black shirts and white lettering on it.
You know what? I cannot tell you that I do, but that's what we used to play.
You remember him?
I remember. You play shortstop?
Oh yeah, big time.
I saw him play. Everybody played up there. Everybody.
He was the man with the bases. He
That's
always had the
right.
bases.
Without him, there was no game.
It's like in New York. It's gonna be 45 degrees. Guys, are we gonna go play today?
Wow.
Yeah, snowball leagues.
That's how it is.
You played in snowball leagues.
Big time.
So, what memories does this bring up for you, Freddie?
Oh my God, this is what I grew up on. And it's funny because we used to go. What time is it?
We have a minute.
We used to go to Connecticut Beach. It was called Sherwood Island. Every Latino in the Bronx was in there, and we used to bring food, and everybody used to share food with everybody on the beach.
Yes,
That's how I
that's
know
so
that my
true.
mother used to make these special dishes.
yes.
And they went to Playa del Mojone. What is it called?
Orchard Beach.
Orchard Beach.
Orchard Beach.
Watch out now. Watch out.
Everybody ate Orchard Beach. What you got? Did you eat? Listen, did your kid eat? Did you eat? We have food. Everybody came. Everybody shared. Everything was so nice. And everybody bring different plate.
And I've grown up like that. Everybody shares.
That's the way to do it.
Time that I wish we could bring back.
Well, let's do it.
Sure.
We got game night. We've got Lilo's Cafe. Let's bring it back. Let's bring family time back together.
IG, how do they get in touch with you?
Instagram, messages through there. We have an email. We'll build a website.
We're gonna build it. It's already being done right now.
And I will put my phone number on my cards.
Lilos.cafe. Lelos.cafe. Lil, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm telling
Thank
you,
you
if you
so
could
much.
have taste-o-vision or smell-o-vision or just come to the radio bit. It smells so good, right, Jordana? Jordana Foster, ready, set, go, beyond. We'll get some for you. Plenty here. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Give them a call. Bring family night back to your table. We'll see you in a little bit.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422. This has been an AMP